Well, hello there guys, Agrippa Maxenius here, coming at you with a look at the newest DLC for Ancestors Legacy, Saladins Conquest. And this is of course a look at the glorious Saracens. You could say those that defeated the Crusaders in the Kingdom of Jerusalem, or at least put up an amazing fight against many of them. And of course Saladin is just an amazing general for the Saracen side, probably one of the best generals in the actual world. We're going to go ahead and jump into this newest campaign. The other ones are extremely fascinating, both extremely bloody, but also very entertaining to play through. I mean, just positives on both sides in that respect. Haven't really seen the multiplayer in this game in a few months. I used to play quite a lot of it, but it definitely had its ups and downs. But one thing that never fails in this game are the campaigns. So let's jump in to the story of the Saracens and see if we're impressed.
The world is always on fire. The tribes of the Holy Lands have been bickering for centuries over spurious statues and false prophets, and all that division only fuels hate and scars the lands of Allah. Only 100 years ago, the Christians fought against us in their so-called Holy Crusade. Deceived by their leaders and the Vatican, the Crusaders believed their bloodshed and ransacking of our lands to be a holy act. This glorified slaughter of our people, legislated by Satan himself, dressed in papal robes, resulted in the conquest of Jerusalem. The tribes of Allah were in disarray. I was the first to unite them under one banner, to start the only war that mattered, a war in the name of the one true God, the greatest war the Holy Lands had ever seen. I was always told I was special, that I would lead the people of this earth to the light of Allah. What a fool I was. I wagered their words over those of God's, falling to my own hubris. Only 10 years ago, the leprous boy king Baldwin IV of Jerusalem shattered my forces at Montissade. I barely escaped with my life. Yet Allah works in mysterious ways. After the leprous king's death, the kingdom of Jerusalem was in disarray, and I, Salah Al-Din, the first of the Ayyubid dynasty, was granted another chance to prove myself. I will purify the sacred lands of my ancestors. At the Horns of Hattin, a most sacred battleground, I will face the Christian forces and reconquer the jeweled city of the Holy Lands. Jerusalem will once again know peace, in the name of Allah.
Alright guys, so we're starting right at the famous Battle of the Horns of Hattin. For those of you not familiar with this battle, if you've seen the movie Kingdom of Heaven, sort of a Hollywood blockbuster glorifying the wars of the time period, the Crusades, etc., one of the final battles of the film is the Horns of Hattin, and this is essentially when the Crusaders had to march several days without water through the desert. Once they actually got to the battle site, they were pretty tired, and the Saracen forces made sure to take full advantage of that, getting a glorious victory. So let's jump in and see what the game has to offer.
Father, I'm so bored of traveling. When will we finally reach Sepphoris?
Well, we still have some ways to go along this road until we get to the main trade route.
I see. May I ride ahead and see if there's anything unexpected waiting us?
Well, go if you must, but not too far. Your mother will kill me if anything happens to you.
Alright, so we're just leading the caravan to Sepphoris. I think this is like a trading city. And we want to check the nearby bushes for safety. Fair enough. So who knows, like maybe people could actually be hiding in the bushes, bandits, highwaymen. I'm not sure what to expect here. Maybe even wild animals. We just have to go and see. We've got this young guy here, Yusuf, who hopefully will survive. I think his father, not the most caring dad in the world, especially in a land like this, in a time like this.
Come on,
oh my
you did
goodness.
the right thing.
Here we go.
Tensions in Tiberias are getting high. It's time for us to get out of here. Ooh, I'm sure someone will arrive soon who will be happy to share some supplies with us.
Oh boy, alright, well, we've got to warn the others, let them know that there's bandits up ahead. Although they're awfully close to the bandits. So let me talk to Rashid.
Stop! There are bandits ahead, and they've hidden in the bushes. They will attack us as soon as they see our caravans.
By the Prophet! How many are there?
I didn't get the exact count, but surely about 10.
We're too far from the city to turn back. There is no other way forward. We'll have to sneak up on them and teach them a lesson. Lead the way, my son.
I don't think this is a good idea, but alright.
If we use them as cover, we should have a chance to surprise them.
Alright, so let's think about this. I'm assuming we want to take this group and put them in the bushes, maybe over here. So we have our first group ready to fight, and let's bring this second group up behind Rashid and his father. So I'm assuming we want to sort of like lure them out onto the road and then cut them to shreds. But it looks like the guys here aren't armed with the best thing. Maybe they have... Are those axes? Yeah, I guess they could be kind of axes. Let's just push in here and see if we can't get a quick kill. Alright, here we go. They don't seem to see us yet, which is quite amazing. Can we bring the next group up too? Let's see. Come on, boys. Be careful. Stay down. And at this point, let's go for it, guys. Slaughter these dogs. Let's do it. Make sure to get rid of all of these bandits. And once again, the bloodshed in this game is excellent. Really well done. Obviously, sort of a new region of the world to focus on here in the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Much different than Europe. But still quite fascinating, man. Look at that. We are cutting them to shreds. There's got to be more than just this. These can't be the only bandits. Keep in mind, also, this is just mission 1 of the campaign, so there's clearly a lot more to be had after this. Oh my goodness, this guy is really trying to fight, but too bad for him.
We did it! Curses! I left the military to become a merchant to avoid these kinds of situations.
Yes, we did it.
Let's
head back to the
caravans. We have to step up the pace.
Alright, I like that our guys are being quite careful, but we got a nice group there of dead enemies. 2 of our own guys, though, of course, being wiped out in the fight, but thankfully not Yusuf
Father,
or Rashid.
One of these bandits said something about high tensions in the neighborhood. What was he talking about?
Don't pretend you haven't heard what people are saying. Apparently, Salah Al-Din gathers his forces near Tel Ashtara, and Jerusalem doesn't remain idle. The Crusader Knights flow from their cities and fortresses, and are setting off to join forces with King Guy the Lusignan.
It seems like these folks were right. It's getting dangerous around here.
Who knows? Things may turn violent very soon. Though with the help of Allah, we will be far away when it happens. Now watch your feet, son. The ground is unstable.
Alright, so far, obviously no more bandits, but assuming it's really this unstable, maybe one of Saladin's men will actually come and kill us. Oh no, we've got Crusaders.
Reino de Chatillon was right. There are still infidels wandering this trail. Follow me! Kill the pagans! In the name of God, Deus Vult!
Oh no, this is not good. So Deus Vult, of course, they're saying God wills it. This is a famous line of the Templars under Reynald de Chatillon, also the Knights Hospitaliers as well. Just this belief that, you know, if you gotta kill an enemy, and he's not the right enemy, he's not really an infidel, well, you know, God wills it. So he'll deal with it. He'll deal with the after effects.
Our scouts were right. These are pilgrims of the false god on their way to Nazareth.
Salah Al-Din, these are unarmed people. Maybe if you show them mercy.
No, Gukbori. There is a fine line between mercy and weakness. I've been merciful many times already, even as Reynald de Chatillon continues to break our truce. My mercy has come to an end. These Christians are responsible for the deaths of our brothers and sisters. Abdullah, you know what to do. We will meet by the dead tree on the plain when you are done.
Yes, Saladin! Riders, follow me! It's time for revenge! In the name of Allah! Slaughter! Kill!
Let's kill the pilgrims. And this is, of course, the reason given by the Pope, at least, for the First Crusades, was that pilgrims were being killed. Now, whether or not that's true or not, I have no idea. But this game has always done a great job at not hiding the ugly, nitty-gritty parts of history. Not hiding the bloodshed, not hiding the massacres, etc. And I like that, especially in a game set in such a violent time. I think it's realistic. And here we go. We can't stop. been given our orders by Saladin, and your Knights Templar did kill a bunch of our people too.
There are more of them! Get them! Death to the infidels!
This is almost like reminding me of riot civil unrest with the just the police, or in our case, the warriors against just regular citizens here. Let's charge right in, and there we go. Let none escape for Saladin.
No mercy! On the move!
Wow, we have truly carried out a slaughter. Wait a minute. One of them is getting away! One of them is getting away! This might be the luckiest pilgrim we've seen. I wish we had at least one horse archer here, but you know what? We'll be fine with our scimitars and our horses. We'll just run them down.
Let's go!
There we go.
Let this bloodshed be an omen of triumph for the one and only true God. Allahu Akbar!
Alright. Head over to
Let's
the
go.
Dead Tree meeting place to see if there's anything we can do here.
Attacking us was a fatal mistake.
We've got some actual Panzer Spearmen, guys.
Let's go! What was that?
These are one of the
We ran into
German
a small
units.
local militia.
Okay, nice.
Nothing major. So, how was it dealing with the matter?
Splendid. While we're waiting for Salah Al-Din to arrive, would you mind having a look at the wounds of my riders?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so we're going to use the
Always
relief
ready.
skill here. That's pretty cool. So within this circle, we get sort of a little heal.
Ah,
I like
you
that.
are here. Good. We did what we had to do. But now, we must focus on what lies ahead of us. As soon as Guy de Lusignan hears we are besieging Tiberias, he will send the army of Jerusalem via Sepphoris. We need to prepare.
There are several water sources in the area, which the infidels' army could use. We will destroy them, and the desert sun will do the rest.
The wells are defended by the Crusaders' garrisons, but this is nothing my riders can't handle.
Good. Take care of it. These are all the forces I can spare, so you'll have to make do. I must set off to keep an eye on the march of our main forces.
Consider it done, Salah Al-Din. May the wisdom of the Prophet guide us.
So I like this as a first mission, is wiping out the water supplies. I had mentioned when I started this video that this was, of course, an important part of this battle, was wiping out the Crusaders' water supplies, and it pretty much assured their defeat. So we're going to do the same. We want to go ahead, capture the village here. If we can capture the village as well as wipe out the water supply here, well then we'll be able to hopefully replenish our troops, reinforce our troops. But it looks like the village is on the east side. Maybe this is another one. We'll have to see. I think this is a second village. But we'll soon find out. It looks like a warehouse to me, but potentially not a town center. It's been a while since I played this game. So again, I could be wrong, but we're going to go ahead and destroy this warehouse either way. And then, of course, destroy the well. It's one less well to worry about, I guess. And we are capturing the area, so I do believe this counts as a town. But again, it's been a while. We also had some specific abilities here. One of them is Rage. Enrage a squad for a fierce but reckless fight. As you can see, melee attack and melee damage go up, but defenses go
This is a safe place
down.
for us to regroup if we have to retreat.
Alright, nice. So we did find a decent place to recruit, and of course, we'll go ahead and replenish our forces, get some reinforcements there. And it looks like all of the actual citizens here are now also Arabs. They've joined us in more ways than one. There we go. Come on, destroy that well. Alright, that's one down, a few to go, guys.
Why is Salah Al-Din so sure the infidels will move their lazy asses from their comfortable beds?
We have not laid siege to Tiberias without reason. The Count of Tripoli's wife is in the citadel, and the Count has a hearing at the king's table. Saladin is confident that the hot-blooded Christians will take the bait, so we can
Death
fight
to the
on our own
infidels!
terms.
Here
think
we
we're
go.
wasting our time here.
Boom!
Back and forth in the desert like fools. We should just attack the filthy infidels.
Did you question the orders of Salah Al-Din?
All I am saying is that the Almighty God is never wrong.
We gotta be careful, guys. We don't want Abdullah to get killed.
Get ready, Arthur!
That would, I think, mean an end for us. We've also got some pretty nice armor over here that I'm trying to get to desperately, that I was hoping to outfit our men with here. So let's hope that we can just fight the rest of these guys off. A lot of enemy archers here. I might need to move back. I think I'm going to do that. Let's get back. We're just not strong enough to take the enemy on here. And another thing I'm wondering is, are we going to be able to get more troops? Because we don't have any more of those attack I wanted to say attack camels. Is that appropriate? I guess so. We don't have any more of the base troops here. We just have our horse archers and, of course, our commanders. So I don't think we can. I don't think there's actually an ability here to, unless we have a barracks, but I'm pretty sure we don't. But it would be nice, obviously, to get some more troops. One more attack with these men. We should be able to wipe out that group to the north. So I'm just going to wait for them to replenish. And there used to be a rest button. Maybe it doesn't apply here to the Saracens. Let's go, guys. Wipe out the last group. Well, the last group here of Crusaders, of course. Here we go. Boom! Oh, Abdullah got him with a first attack. This is Abdullah al-Muhammadi, one of the friends of Saladin. One of his generals, I should say. Alright, let's see if we can take them out just with our bows. There we go. Come on, boys. Not bad. Not bad. We're just letting our horse archers deal with this, not trying to charge in. But, of course, it's dangerous no matter what you do here. Maybe it would have been better for us to just go ahead and charge into their group, but I think one more volley, and that group will be finished. In fact, we'll make sure they're finished. We'll send in Abdullah. In fact, we don't even need to. There we go. Well, I guess so. We could still take out a few of them. Beautiful. Let's move in here. Let's take that armor, first of all. We'll take some armor over here, too. And let's get rid of yet another well. Maybe if we take that village to the east, though, perhaps then we'll be able to actually recruit some more men. I'm not sure. Not sure if we have enough men in this group, even with a replenishment from the town center, to be able to attack the enemy. I guess we'll have to wait and see. There we go, well destroyed. Let's get some more armor. I mean, listen, man, if it exists, I'm taking it. So here we go, let's head to the north. What's this?
The enemy is on the move. The infidels are marching as if the devil himself was chasing them. They want to reach Tiberias before dark.
Do you have anything to say, Abdullah al-Muhammadi?
Nothing that is intended for you to hear, Gokbori.
I guess Gokbori and Muhammad are not very good friends. That's too bad, man. It would be nice if our forces worked together in every sense of the imagination to defeat the Crusaders, but that's just a little too perfect. Let's head down here, guys. We got plenty of armor, and I'm gonna go back here, replenish our units again, and then we'll head to the east to try and take the enemies on there, and hopefully we'll be able to find some barracks to perhaps get a few more soldiers. There we go. Get in there, boys. In the name of the Almighty, we shall have victory, my friends. Don't forget, guys, if you enjoy this series, Ancestors Legacy in general, make sure to hit that like button and drop a comment down below. It really helps, man. I can't stress enough how helpful it is to the channel to do both of those things. Also, make sure to subscribe to me here and on Twitch, where we play games live. It's been a few days since I've done any live games, but we're gonna get a proper schedule and actually jump into that. Hopefully full time. We'll have to see if that's even possible. This is definitely a job I'd love to do full time. There's not a lot of money in it, because these are strategy games. We're part of a pretty small niche, but it sure is entertaining, man. Oh boy, this is gonna be dangerous. All right, I think I'm just gonna try to use the horse archers here. Stay and fight. All right, better melee fighters. I'm not sure I wanted that, but oh well. Let's just try and take out their spearmen. So as you can see here, I'm trying to kill the Panzer spearmen quickly. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! We also don't have any traps set or anything like that. That's really bad. Let's move out. I'm not sure what we can do to hurt them. If we could, you know, obviously it'd be great if we could drag them into a trap, but that's just not an option. No, Abdullah! No! Not you, Abdullah. Stay back. Oh, I think we just lost Abdullah. Yeah, that's gonna be it. Chapter failed. Abdullah is dead. Obviously, to finish the chapter, we would have needed to take out the wells, and there's probably a better way to go about that. I think we probably wasted too many of our guys on the first run. But anyway, I hope you guys got a look at what to expect from this new DLC. Looks very exciting in terms of the campaign, and I'm sure also in terms of multiplayer, you're going to be able to play with the Saracens, which is a completely new faction. Maybe lead to some interesting new play styles. But if I look at the server browser here, let's see if we have anything. This was my issue with this game before, is there doesn't seem to be a lot of games going. Looks like it's gotten better, but you see a lot of these, it's confusing. So for instance, here we have Summer Hunt, but this is player versus environment, and that 3 of 6, those aren't players, those are PCs. You know, that's or AI, whatever. It's not actually a player. Here we've got 1 player in the PvE game, but it's locked. And I just feel like one of the saddest things about this game is just the lack of the multiplayer of the multiplayer, you know, group, I guess, of players that want to play against each other. I know they exist, you know, I've seen them comment on my videos, but there's just not enough of them for this to be like one of the major multiplayer games. And I think that's a tragedy. Thankfully, the campaign, every single one of the campaigns I've played in this game, you know, from the Germans to the French, just really, really, really enjoyable, really entertaining, and some historical knowledge in there as well. Alright guys, take care. I'll catch you on the next one.